Hey, I'm going to do a reading for Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, stick around. There may be a message in this reading for you. So as always, take what works, leave what does not. We all know who we are in this story. So Aquarius, I got to tell you, I was sitting down here getting ready for your reading, and I kept feeling like you have truly walked that dark night of the soul. You know, like it's almost like you have gone in deep inside of yourself and you took a polishing cloth and I mean, you're kind of polishing up your soul. So I feel like this year has been really challenging on a lot of levels, you know, because I just think Aquarians, you guys have really changed. You know, I think you've really taken that scrub brush deep inside your spirit and things are really changing about you. So enjoy it, embrace it, all right? That's a good energy. All right, but let's move on to the tarot and see what's going on in the world of all my aquas. Aquarius, are you dealing with a fire sign? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they have a lot of fire in their chart. I feel as if you dealt with somebody who really disappointed you. All right, because your core reading here is the Two of Cups reversed. And at the base of what's going on is this King of Wands. So, you know, love with this person has been a little bit not good. All right, because I feel as if somebody may have cheated on you, definitely disappointed you. Whenever I see the kings come upside down as well as the queens, you know, it's a very negative side of their personality. I mean, this is an energy where, you know, your person says, oh, yeah, I'll be there. Don't worry. I'll help you Saturday afternoon to move all that stuff. You can count on me. But the truth is you can't count on them. You know, they don't follow through. I mean, they're very selfish in a lot of their energies. And something happens between the two of you because the Tower crosses this. So I feel as if there is a situation that comes to a head between you and someone else. I mean, it comes to a head. So in your recent past, I mean, here you are, you know, you've been in the Nine of Swords energy. I mean, you've been really upset, anxious, stressed, maybe not even sleeping well over this guy, right? Or girl, whoever it is, you know? And I feel like, you know, you just haven't known what to do about it, you know? Like you've been really, you know, in your head, like stressed about this whole energy. And then here above you, we have the Nine of Wands also coming upside down. You know, so I feel like when the nines come up, you know, there's this real need for an ending to happen. And you have two of them right now. So there is this situation around this guy who you are involved with, who has really, you know, hurt you, done you wrong, disappointed you. You know, there's all of that going on here with this person. And moving forward, we have the Eight of Pentacles here upside down. So I think you're sitting here going, I don't see how this is going to work. How is this going to work? You know, how am I going to continue, you know, to, you know, be involved with this person, you know, who, you know, has given me so much stress, anxiety, and now lack of trust. You know, so when I see the eights, especially this card, this is about cycles, doing something over and over and over again. The fact that it comes upside down, I feel as if you realize you have to break a cycle, you know, and you need to break a cycle with this person, even if you don't like doing it, right? Because, you know, here we have the Five of Swords and it's reversed. And when we have this Five of Swords energy, it's almost as if, you know, the other person wins all the time, you know, and, you know, you're not fighting enough for what it is that you need, all right? So this Five of Swords, it says maybe we need to like start really fighting for what we need and fighting for what we want. And then we have an Eight of Swords. And let's get out of this energy, you know, because there's been a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, and I think people are starting to feel it on the outside, you know, because, you know, a lot of times, you know, internally we don't want to know people, we don't want people to know what we're really feeling. But I think it's gotten to the point where you can't hide it anymore. All right, you can't hide the fact that you're not happy. You know, here, final outcome, Magician reverse. You're not happy about the situations. But I feel like, you know, there is just this energy of you really needing to make a big shift in your life. So something happened. Something came down and happened. And I feel as if maybe, you know, there was something that caused this to shift. And the fact that this guy comes up reversed, I wonder whether or not somebody had an affair and you found out, or maybe you had an affair and they found out, you know, and I feel as if it's out. Hermit card reversed, you know. So if you've been keeping something a secret, Aquarius, you know, I got to tell you, I think it comes out, and or if somebody was keeping a secret from you, and now you're not in the dark anymore. Now everything makes sense. So I feel like, you know, this Tower brings this aha energy to you about like, wow, that makes sense now. Wow, I get it. You know, I just want you to be very aware, you know, that this energy around this, it's got to go. You know, it really does, because it's very dark and it's very heavy. So now it's at that point, you know, where, you know, the Magician, you're not really sure how you're going to make things shift and change. You know, the Hermit card, I think you've been alone for a long time. So I feel like, you know, this is saying maybe you need to talk to somebody, you know, so that you can really see exactly what it is that you need to do, you know, because the Hermit, that's your spirit, you know, and it's your guide, and it's got this light here, and it's like you're not seeing how you can fix things, you know, with this situation. That's what's brought you so much anxiety. You know, and this is why you haven't known what to do with this Five of Swords. But I think the fact that when this 8 comes up and it starts affecting the outer world, and, you know, you can't hide anymore this maybe the you know, the indiscretion of your marriage, or maybe the fact that your marriage is falling apart. I feel as if, you know, maybe that's a blessing that comes your way, Aquarius, you know, even though you're not going to really like it. I feel like, you know, there's how do you shift out of an energy? And, you know, this one, I feel like there was divine intervention. You know, it's like lightning struck, and all of a sudden everything shifted and everything changed between you and your person. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you, you know, and I feel like, you know, you really need to maybe, you know, come out and really look at, you know, maybe your part in it. You know, I don't know, you know, because there was some manipulation, you know, of energies, you know, of people not, you know, secrets between the two of you, you know, and not really, you know, expressing what it is that you needed to say between the two of you. You know, because I feel as if some of you felt like you didn't have a position, right? Like, and it's weird when I say that. It's almost like, you know, you were the underdog on some level. This is really weird reading it. I don't even know where I'm going with it, but I'm just feeling like, you know, it's just like, you know, it may have taken something external to say, oh my God, you know, I can't hide this anymore. I'm going to have to deal with it. So whatever it was that came down and struck you, boy, really woke you up and said, oh my gosh, I've got to do something now, because I've got to break out of this cycle, because this is not good. And you know, that 8 of Pentacles, maybe some of you, you know, the work scene has been a problem too. And you can't break out of the cycle because you don't have any money. You don't have work. You don't work. Maybe the other person was taking care of you. You know, it's one of those things. So I feel as if there was a real need for this lightning to hit you guys, especially, you know, so that you can, like I said, you guys are going through this dark night of the soul energy, and, you know, we're polishing all that stuff that's not good for you, and this is part of it. So whatever it is, that was divine. It had to hit, you know, but it was just, I mean, the Tower is like, it's quick, okay? It doesn't linger on. You know, when the Tower hits, it hits, and there's the shift, and there's the change. You know, so this Tower hit. So there was a shift, and there is a change. But now it's about moving forward and picking up these pieces, because you are breaking cycles. You are truly breaking, you know, this energy that has been, you know, kind of held you back. You know, and don't be discouraged if you feel like I can't make any moves because I don't have money. There's a lot of ways to make moves without money. All right. So just know that, you know, things are shifting in you, in you and around you, because they're shifting inside of you. So allow the process to be. All right. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Pretty heavy reading. But I think you needed to hear it. All right. So yeah, just know that it is really time for you to really honor your spirit and how you need to move forward without manipulation, right? With allowing the magic to happen rather than you trying to control the situations. All right. So listen, I'm going to end it here because I don't know where I'm going with this. All right. So take what works, leave what doesn't, hit that like button, and I'll see you at another reading. Until then, bye now.